Welcome to the Vocalist Magazine Presents. I'm your host, Anna. Now, when you can slot an artist into a single specific genre, you know you've got something special. The seven-piece band today is just that, with their unique blend of trip-hop, indie, rock, folk, even country. The trumpet and Nicolas Carette's hauntingly melodic voice are just two of the elements that make this band stand out. Get ready to meet the Vasts.
There was some music in my home growing up. My mother played piano and she wanted us to play piano. So she registered me for the Petit Chanteur du Mont-Royal. So when I was in grade school, when I was maybe 8, I went to the Petit Chanteur du Mont-Royal where I learned piano, I learned to sing. This was where I really started to play music. I guess the one song that really made me enjoy music was when we sang the Requiem de Mozart. Kyrie eleison. It's a really dark and powerful song, and being with the orchestra and the Chanteur du Mont-Royal was something really powerful that I still remember. I guess the first time I did a concert was a piano concert. All I remember is I didn't like the song that I was playing, but it went fine. I didn't mess up, so I was happy.
Nick, the piano in your living room, it was your grandmother's, and there's a story behind that.
Yeah, so my grandmother was always telling me how it was difficult for her to find the money to buy that piano for my mother. So every time we would play on it, she would just be so happy. So I guess it was, she was always coming and listening to us play piano at home.
And the Vasts formed 7 years ago. You're now a 7-person band. So how did it all come together?
So it was a few years ago I started recording songs at home, and I wanted to play those songs live. I wanted to start a band. So it was just a friend of a friend who introduced me to Eric and Julie.
Were you there when I started to play?
I was there. I suggested you.
Oh, yeah! You recruited me. I tried to remember.
Then we just started to play.
I think it was you and Guillaume, another friend. He was the first guitarist.
So it's basically all people that know each other.
He asked me if I wanted to play the piano, and that was it.
So we're like a big family.
Friends of friends.
Friends of friends that became friends.
Bass can be really, really smooth, you know, really, really, you know, you're in your car, you ride, you listen to the Vast and whoop, whoop, whoop. But there are also songs that, you know, it has drive and like a moment in the gutter, you know?
And the Vasts, is there a story behind the name?
Not really. We're just looking for a name to, because I guess that's what you need when you play music. So we found a name. Thought it sounded cool, and it was free on when you typed on Google. No one else used it, so we took it. fulfills me so nicely. The missile of all hope lay will really pertain, and time will wander off from where we got stuck, and then we saw. It feels so good. I'm gliding through heaven. I'm wondering why you and I, it feels so good. It's on again, the journey of love. Sweet as a day seen from above, and time will wander off from where we got stuck, and then we sigh. It feels so good. So good. I'm raising a vision. I'm stuck on a high. You and I, it feels so good. So good. I'm gliding through heaven. I'm wondering why you and I, it feels so good. I'm raising a vision. I'm stuck on a high. You and I, it feels so good. I'm gliding through heaven. Whenever we lie, you and I, it feels so good. A moment in the gutter, and my mind's wide awake. It's not like any other.
Talk about the man behind the lyrics.
So his name is Anders Jensen. He's been my friend since I'm 7 years old, I think. We went to grade school together. So we've worked together for a long time now. We would spend a lot of time writing lyrics and making sure the vocals were good. So we spent endless nights just working on that.
Moi, j'aimerais beaucoup mettre façon kick bass tout seul. Là, ça va être kick bass overhead, après ça piano tout seul, voix. Après ça guitare groupée, trompette.
And Tearing Us Apart, the album, your debut album that you released in May 2015, it was, I think, 7 years in the making, right? So you must have a lot of memories from that. What were some highlights?
One of the highlights is tracking some bass in the woods, where I had a house for a while in Baldwin Mills, near Quaticook, really in a lost corner of Quebec. And Nicolas would come over for the weekends and we tracked bass.
So what was important for me was to find this sound that was a sound of our own. And this takes a long time.
I think that's why I'm still in the vest. Because Nick always, he takes his time to let the time do its work. So, and I think that now the album is mature because we waited till we were happy with the songs. Till Nick were happy with the songs.
I wanted to incorporate first country and trip-hop, which are two styles that I liked and that were counterintuitive. But I tried to do that, and finally, when the band came together, it was like the electro was more difficult to fit in. So it became more indie, with songs that had a texture and a feeling that was constant throughout the album. It was important that the album makes sense. You can listen to it from A to Z, and it sounds like an album. The general theme of the album was, well, with the tearing us apart, was the question, why do people hurt each other? So that was the central theme. Not only that, but that was a big part of the album.
I don't know if it shows, but underneath it, feelings just get lost.
Tu mets-tu du verb? Mets du verb, ça dépend si là...
Dans voix, il en faut.
Pas dans les modes, là, mais
Non,
genre
non, pas dans les modes. Dans le mix,
Ouais.
mets du verb.
Par exemple, là, toi, ce que je t'envoie dans ta carte, là, c'est pas mixé, ça, là. C'est vraiment... C'est pour que toi, tu le mixes dans la logique. après.
T'as-tu un peu de compresseur, c'est devant ou même pas?
Je mets rien, là. Je te l'envoie en direct out, là.
OK.
And I wanted to talk about Interlude. That's a track that really stands out off the album because it's the only one that's all instrumental. Why did you decide to add one like that in there?
I thought it fitted well in the album. It's also a song that I played at my father's funeral not too long ago, so I really wanted the song to be in the album, kind of an homage.
What are your motivations for making music?
It's a question I ask myself often. Why do I do this? Because it's lots of work. I guess just trying to make something nice in this world. I think would be the answer.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
Wishing it was winter to freeze dreams. Fixate the fire, ease the demon out of here. 'Cause it's cold, your cold, cold heart, your weakest spot. Your cold, cold heart. Wishing it was winter, you've walked long enough in the wrong direction, you've paid hell enough for good predictions. You're home here, your cold, cold heart, your weakest spot. Your cold, cold heart.
So talk to me some of the major challenges that you guys have experienced along the way.
It's hard when you're 7 in a band just to trying to find the time just to practice and even to do shows. It's hard to find the money to record a good album, a decent album. And it's hard to have your music out there. I mean, it's a challenge, but so far it's been going okay, but it's a lot of work.
I don't know if it shows, but underneath it, feelings just get lost.
And so how has the band evolved? Because, you know, it's been a while that you've been together, so how has it evolved and grown?
It evolved from a band that was sort of capturing what Nick brought as templates. Nick writes all the tracks, everything in his home studio and comes to practice with almost a finished product and says, here, I had an idea, and it's not an idea, it's a full song. Yeah. And then we evolved from a band that would sort of repick the songs that he'd written and try to play them as well as we can, to a band that really, we play live. We really play as a band now, and that's really changed.
Yeah. It still is, you know, Nick, he's so creative, you know, he do the loops, everything, you know, he had it all in his head, so, but he's open, like I said, I hear, you know, this kind of line here, so what do you think? And, oh, yeah, maybe, and, you know, we work more together.
We can't pretend we're already dead.
And what do you want people to take away from your music?
I just want them to enjoy.
I really think that the songs are good enough and that we've come far enough in playing them to become a major band.
We wish to be able to continue to do that. We wish to still take the time to do great songs.
I just hope that I'll be continuing doing music. I hope that I'll make enough money out of it.
I think Nick's songs are definitely good enough to be listened to
Yeah.
by many people.